how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is hold on. It is Earth Day 2023 and we are here today in Hollywood. Of course, it's also kind of a record day. There's a lot of things going on. I was going to go a little bit further, but we're going to start right now here in Hollywood. So it's kind of pretty much anything goes today. We're going to go anywhere. There's really nothing planned today. Like I said, it's Earth Day 2023 and there's a myriad of things going on. And one, actually, there's the W. Look at that thing. And there's actually one today, and it's record store day. So let's go check out and see what's happening at Amoeba Records. This is Amoeba Records. Amoeba Records was located down there, and after a short stint being closed, they came up over here on Argyle in Hollywood. If you are interested in getting vinyl, any kind of vinyl or anything, this is a place here in Los Angeles. Of course, we no longer have Tower Records, may it rest in peace, though I think I heard something about it possibly maybe coming up. Inspiration Store.
Okay, Elton John's gone. Sparks is gone. She's still here.
Sparks. I remember Sparks. Look at all these big fans of Record Day. This is definitely the place you really want to go. Look at all this. This, I think it goes back all the way to the Fonda Theater. And of course, you couldn't ask for a better day than today. The weather is just perfect. It is going to be increasingly a lot warmer today. Definitely. I think it's currently about 70, 72, something like that ish. But everybody here loves their music, so and we have Funko. Actually, we just missed it by a day. Friday, we were here Thursday. Friday, they were releasing some Funko Pops. So, but it was really busy. Reservations were highly recommended. And it goes on for miles. Does it go back? Yeah, there it goes all the way back. So pick a line. Funko, Amoeba Records. Funko, Amoeba Records. God knows where else we got stuff going on today. Look at this. All the way back over here to Gower. Bye-bye, pet boys. Rest in peace. Look at this. I wouldn't even be surprised if it wraps all the way down to Gower. By the looks of things, people were definitely here a lot earlier. Looks like they have their schedules in hand to see what is available, what's sold out. And yep, just right around Gower too. Fans and diehards alike. This is awesome. Look at this. Holy cow. Actually, who knows how much longer it was, because there were already some folks already in there. Let's go see what else is happening. Ooh, a lot of records. Singles, oh, come on. The singles were like the best. It's a big list, big list. But that's enough dwelling. Let's go find out what else is going on. Now it's normal. They were here just the other day. Actually, the day that we were doing the Funko, they were filming. They had all this streets blocked off. The whole, right here actually in particular, this whole wall was postered up. A lot of the walls and everything were posted up. All you saw were a lot of classic and vintage cars from the 70s over here, and they were just rotating, driving up and down. Rumor is it, squeak, because they were very tight-lipped. When they were here the other day, they were filming Joker 2. But who knows? They were in Chicago and I think in New York for a touch. But they were here also in Hollywood and Los Angeles. And it was awesome because all you saw were total classic cars. Cadillacs, some of the old Broncos. Just wonderful cars. But Joker 2 is set in the 80s. So I can't wait till that comes out. Sad to say there are so many more homeless folks here in Hollywood. I really do fear for the worst this summer, because especially down the side streets, I tried my best not to record. It's just, it's sad. It is just a little after 10, but I will tell you, my friends, it is definitely busy for this morning. I can see over there by the Chinese theater that it looks like there's quite a crowd. You know, the sad thing is that we've, over the course of the last week, and I can't help but always reiterate, if you do come out here, please be careful. It has gotten so much worse. We actually, down that way where we were coming from, there was a stabbing. We had a shooting in Glendale overnight, just about maybe 5 blocks away from the Galleria and the Americana. 2 people were shot at a restaurant. We also had a stabbing over here at the, I know it's not good news, but always I want you guys to know that when you come out here, please have the utmost care of where you go, where you park, and just be aware of yourself and your surroundings. And if you have small children too, extremely, because as I've said, it has never been this bad, but it is. I mean, over the course of the last 8 days, so many crimes, so many people hurt, children being hurt mostly. So I cannot express enough the care that you must take. It is nuts here in California, and I don't really think it's going to get any better. And I believe, I'm not mistaken, just a little over a week ago, we did have another incident over here by the theater, by the Chinese theater. So, yes. Oh my goodness, it is really, really warm. But it's nice. Look at the crowds.
That's badass.
And of course, being Earth Day here in Los Angeles every year on this particular Earth Day, all public transportation, locally at least, is free. And that also includes the Metrolink. But the big catch, Metrolink, as opposed to, let's say, a regular weekend where it's continuously busy. You can go back and forth from the south and out to the north, Palmdale and stuff. The catch is, and there's always a catch, the trains are very, very far and few in between, so not all that much. I did want to go to Anaheim, but by the time I would have gotten back and probably been caught in the last train, I wanted to do that last year, but I would have gotten home a lot later than I would have liked. It's busy out there. The Hollywood ambassador.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Okay.
Happy Earth Day.
Huh?
Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day to you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. You saw him over in downtown LA. It was, wow, just about a half a year ago, seems like. I think so. When we went to the Comic-Con. Let's see what kind of crowd. Oh, I see Darth. Excuse me. The Roosevelt. I feel some magic tugging at me. This is on the west side of the Ovation and the Chinese Theater. Never a lack of palm trees. Oof, I'm out of breath. And there it is. There's the magic. Oh, too close already. That there, my friends, is the Magic Castle. And up there is the Yamishiro. Okay, so down that direction to the right is Hollywood. That is Highland. The theater and all sorts, all the crowds are over there to the right. Going up that way Just be careful if you do drive up there. To the north is Universal Studios and Universal City, and going out towards the valley. Okay? I am here on Orange and Franklin, and very, very unassuming over here is the Magic Castle. Oh, dude! I know, I'm just feeling a little wacky today. I'm not buzzed or anything. Kind of hard to be when you're broke. And up there is the Yamishiro restaurant. It's Asian. I'm not sure if it's Asian fusion. I know it's an Asian restaurant. It's wonderful. Never been. I've been here a long time ago. Barely remember. But if I'm not mistaken, the only way, honestly, to be able to attend this venue right here is that you either have to be a member, and you do. This thing has been here for the longest. Penn and Teller often talk about all the great magicians and a lot of the stuff. Oh, a little dark secret over here. But you do either have to be working here or know someone that in the industry or that is a magician. Magicians also alike, and illusionists, etc., in that industry need to apply, and then you could bring in here a guest. It is it's nothing like you would ever expect it to be. I would say maybe take an old time Bennigan's, if you remember Bennigan's. Throw a little bit of psilocybin in there and some 151, and what you come out with is the most incredible sights and things to see in there. There's a lot of things in there that move, a lot of collectibles from not just movies and stuff, but from also performing artists and stuff that are in there. It's really cool. Secret rooms and stuff, and a lot of secrets in there, but it's really, really cool. And it also is a hotel in there. There are some great apartments over here. Everywhere you go, off the main drag. Very expensive. So if you see phone numbers, if curiosity strikes you, then definitely call. Check it out. Can't hurt. That way you guys can see what housing prices are like out here. At least it is in the rental industry. A little cul-de-sac behind the theater here. Some hotels and some apartments. Bachelor and single apartment. I wouldn't mind, really. I'd fear I would definitely not be able to afford the rent over here. So, Magic Castle over there. Here's the back of the Ovation. This is the Methodist? Is this the Methodist? I can't remember what denomination this is. I think it is the Methodist. You know, I've never really been in here. Why haven't you ever been in here, Charlie? I don't know. I just really haven't taken the time. That's my bad. So this is Hollywood, or Highland and Franklin. Coming up this way, you head into the 101 over up to the north. And as I said, it merges into the freeway, or you can choose to just stay on the street and go off. I think it's Barham. I can't really remember the names. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is the Methodist. Doggone music. I already have enough strikes. Whoops. TV Guide building is over there. Yeah, I miss the old Starbucks over here. But there is a... Oh, they do got it. Crap. Of course, and when it's Earth Day, you can't help but thinking the original farmer's market. 3rd and Fairfax, my friend. 3rd and Fairfax. One of the definite better places, not just to come and eat, shop, but definitely for good eats. What kind of eats are here? Well, what can you think of? Oh, smell those. Wow. Fresh peanut butter? Look at that. Yum. Oh, everything smells so good. I'm glad I had breakfast because I'm... Empanadas, no las empanadas. Great place for hot sauces. This place has been here forever. I remember, well, way since before my first marriage. And there's definitely plenty of places to eat here. Well, what would you like? Ooh, I see the beef. Wait, ooh, doggy.
No, that's at the resort next to it.
Divinity. When you walk in here, if you're not hungry, I promise you will be. Ooh. Oh. Yes, Charlie loves his jerky. Sage. Did you say fresh produce? Meats of it. Oh my goodness. Yum. Look at, wow.
It's a ripoff.
Let's see, what do I have today? Now, back in the day, this is also a great place just to have a drink.
But that's not enough, obviously.
My favorite place. Yep, all good, all very good. You will walk out very, very content. And Dupars, we did have a Dupars in Pasadena, but it's been maybe, wow, 8 years now? 9, about a year or so longer than when I got housed. Yes, that is original. All original. Wow. Back when, not today though. It's fortified. Everything back then was fortified. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, I can still remember all over Los Angeles, the hills, Boyle Heights, Culver City, Signal Hill. We had nothing but oil derricks and pumpers. What is the name of the place we are going to? Because it's so hot, I got to do my best to stay out of the sun and get in the shade, because phones do not like the heat. Ooh, that water looks inviting. That's as far as the market goes. Then it comes out over here. Of course, it empties out over here to another Caruso property, another Americana. Except this is called The Grove. Fisker, another Evie. I think they were the ones that were supposed to come into the Americana in Glendale. Fisker? You mean scissors? Just a little Apple store. Now this property, Caruso's, is a little older than the Glendale property. Not definitely my favorite. Todd Snyder. This area over here is called the Fairfax Village. That's a big, big container store. Farmers Market. We were just over here, just a half a block. And right over here is another Los Angeles / Hollywood historical place. I would say historical. This here is CBS Studios. This, back in the day, was the king place. Most of the shows and everything were filmed right here. And mostly people would be lined up over here to be coming in here for daily tapings of The Price is Right. That's right. And Truth or Consequences. Those were like the two big CBS shows. Filming for a lot of TV shows and everything. Back then, we were still in the phase of using live audience instead of just continuously using soundtracks. But live audience participation was highly encouraged. And for those of that came and spent a few hours, usually taping would consist of right around an hour and a half, actually anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, depending on the show or whatever is it that they needed. If they were trying to double up on, say, shows or whatever, or specials, they would always ask participants of the audience to stay, and you would always be compensated for being a participant. Many people would always walk out happy-go-lucky visitors and audience members walking out with shows. But yeah, I remember as a little kid, lined up all along here on the sidewalk, turn left, and that's where you would gain entrance. Look at this. This black building is just iconic. Nowadays, it looks like maybe you just entered through here. That is just an iconic symbol here in Hollywood. Miss the old Hollywood, Los Angeles. And the property continues over there. This is Beverly and Fairfax. If you go that direction, that's headed west. You're going over to the Beverly Center. That's where we were back there. This is one of the gas stations that we were videoing when we were so frantically going around checking out the ridiculous, outrageous gas prices here in Los Angeles. That famed gas station that had almost like nearly $9 to $10 closely. I think it peaked $8 or so. Is about maybe a mile down to the right hand side. I think it's either, I can't remember if it's a Chevron or an AMPM. I believe it is a Chevron though. But usually when gas prices go up, that's where a lot of the news stations like to report. And this intersection is Raoul Wallenberg Square. Swedish diplomat. CBS Studios. Ooh, 'tis very warm, my friends. I haven't checked what temperature it is, but I would best venture doggone pretty close to 80, I would suspect. I mean, right now it's not blazing, but give it another few weeks and we'll fucking definitely be cooking. This is also kind of, I would say, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is kind of like also the Jewish district, more or less. It's kind of hard to, you know, we have also the Armenian district around over here too, and a little bit of a Russian, just a lot of great things over here. But the thing also is definitely great bakeries over here too. Everywhere down here south of Hollywood and right in here in the Fairfax district, a lot of great bakeries and small delis, but there's also one particular deli that is just exquisite. This is this used to be a common scene all over Los Angeles, especially downtown Los Angeles, and the one particular in Hollywood. Growing up as a little kid, I remember we used to have all these all over Los Angeles. These are the newspapers. We used to have the LA Times, the New York Times. People in the morning rushing to go to work would come off over here, get their newspapers. These folks were a staple and a commonality here in Los Angeles. When we didn't have time to catch the news, we would just stop off and get our newspapers and stuff like that and then head off. But this is what LA used to look for, the news. This is just a small fraction. I mean, a very small fraction of what we used to have. We used to have the stands that were piled vertically. Not like this, but still, you know, not that much. Not unfamiliar. I used to do this. This is the stuff that I used to print in some part, so apart from hardcovers and everything, but yeah. Here we go. Caanters, the Fairfax. Not too far. Gowers and Farmers Market is over there. And a lot of Banksy type of little markings here. This is Caanters right here on Fairfax and Oakwood. I will definitely link info down. Bella's kill? What the heck? Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but let me tell you something, folks. Pastrami, corned beef. Oh, yeah. You know, the Cobb salad, I believe, was born here in Hollywood and Los Angeles. Of course, the namesake of Ty Cobb. I believe the story goes along something like, maybe wrong. I don't really remember all too well. But I believe it was at Musso and Frank's. Ty Cobb had gone in and he was like really hungry, and he just, I think it was something along the lines that he didn't want to wait or something, and he said just basically give me something quick, throw it together. So the chef was instructed, and he just put some lettuce and some vegetables together and kind of assorted in however you wanted to do, you know, just like a little platter, and gave it to him, and he totally dug it. Thus was born the Cobb salad. kitties. One thing I noticed that I think, yeah, or maybe it was further up. I don't see that vegan McDonald's place around here, but I did notice that there is a. I think we have. Oh yeah, we do have the one in Pasadena. I do have to check that out when we get money. But this place over, Dave's Hot Chicken. Of course, all that is like the rage everywhere. If you happen to be a flower power child, definitely all up and down here, all Fairfax, virtually everywhere now in Los Angeles, but there's plenty of storefronts all up and down. Just passed a big one down over here in green ornate glass, but never a shortage around here, not nowadays. Honestly, for me, kind of takes the thrill out of it. You can smell it everywhere, pretty much, at least in Hollywood, definitely. But there was 3, 4 of them down over here on either side of the street. I know there's about 5 more up that away, and the big Target is up. Are we that close? Oh hell, let's just walk. We've already walked all the way from the Grove and oh yeah, the school's over here. That's right. Yeah, let's just keep walking. Good to get these steps in. Now that I know that the diagnosis was kind of okay for this, for the heart on the scan. If I drop dead, I'm gonna haunt the doctor's back, you know. Ooh. Yeah, this is Fairfax High. I had noticed this when I got off the bus earlier in Hollywood. I don't even want to stream a series, a Fatal Attraction series. It was like a 90, 80-minute movie that was quick. A series of I don't know. But anyways, this is the one of the dangerous parts of this part of LA. Of course, this is Melrose Place. Well, not the place. This is Melrose right here. This is where everybody gets mugged and gets hijacked, and when you're sitting al fresco at a restaurant, if they see you with fancy jewelry and watches and stuff, especially the gentlemen, if they see you have a particular type of car, you are scoped out and followed in some cases, in many cases that is to say, to the unfortunate aware that yeah, it's crazy around here. Come on, folks. California was bad, Los Angeles and surrounding areas were bad, but certainly not this bad. Max is all dressed up, or was. And we are back in Hollywood. Hollywood. See how dense it is? Okay, I think it's like 81, 82 right now. Hey, you want to drive a nice fancy car? You can always do that. Or a little miniature car. Good slices right here. I'm always talking about these guys because I used to eat.
28
I used to eat at the one down over there by work, but these are great slices right here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look at this place. It's a hopping, baby. If I'm not mistaken, Martin Lawrence just got his star 5 days ago about. Oh wait, let's let's always check out the. Oh yeah. Oh, now we're talking. Excuse me. Not only is it nice and air conditioned in here, oh, but it smells like chocolate. Now this is my kind of bar right here. I'll have a double banana split straight up. And of course, the mouth, the Kimmel, the no brain. Not a big fan of Kimmel. Used to be until I realized the lack of intelligence and the fortitude to really go forward instead of going backwards. Ooh, I love street vendors, food vendors. Agua frescas, comida. Cueritos, churros, agua fresca, fruta. Oh yeah. Insane of the membrane! It's insane! The membrane! This is a famed Roosevelt Hotel. I believe this was actually the first site in the banquet room of the first Academy Room Awards. It lasted probably less than a half hour. Beep. It's we were gone for what, about an hour? It's already like
I don't know.
packed.
I just got here. Or you just got here.
I just got here.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Las Vegas. Right.
Madam Tussauds, the La 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 Land. We'll have to check out the inside of the hotel once.
She did?
Sunglasses. All souvenir, $5. The employees might be high, but our prices are not. Yep. We might be. Everything, guys, on sale.
Ooh. It's hard to get around traffic. Ooh, deep fried goodness. Deep fried goodness on Hollywood. Look at that. Hell yeah. Mario Bros. I really want to see it. You know, I try to avoid as best as I can the music so I don't get a strike, but definitely gonna get a strike on this. Excuse me. I had one of my friends ask, are you producing any kind of an income? I'll try to show a screenshot of the amount that I have amassed. I am laughingly saying amassed since I've been monetized, what, maybe 3 months now? You guys will see how much I've made. You know, getting throttle back and everything, they just don't like certain content creators. I really don't like using creator, but whatever. Ooh, there's a really nice breeze going on. That feels really good. Wow, look at this place. I used to do that back in Duarte. 13 bucks an hour. Straight cash. This was like what? 15 years ago when we were living in Duarte. I was working for a real estate agent, twirling signs. Collision intersection. Look how bad the road is. It's that bad. Look at this. Oh crap. It's just I think it would take a lot to shut down this intersection. I mean, look at the road. Now they've been doing a lot of road work. Look at that over there. Everywhere in all the cities, but to say that they've done anything, nothing. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. It is cooling down quickly, just like they said it would be this morning. I think we're supposed to get a little bit of a cooler the next couple days or so. Maybe some, I actually wouldn't be surprised if we do get a bit of a marine layer coming in, maybe some fog and overnight, early morning. That's okay. And gonna close it off here. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on. And Earth Day 23. Covered a little bit of everywhere from here.
Live feed special.
Not yet.
Come on.
A little bit of here, there, a little bit of Hollywood, a little bit of Fairfax District, a little bit of, hi mama. You know, I think they are going to put the arch back, because if they didn't, they would have most certainly have done with something with that. They are probably refurbishing. There's the old Grauman's movie theater. Same from the Chinese. One of the less actually recognized venues here in Hollywood, but still a classic. Comments, good or bad, please post, if not email. And as always, be nice, be kind. Please be kind. I love you all. Bye-bye. This one.
We
Nope. There's still people waiting in line for the record shop.
I got friends the same way. These are friends.
Now that's a wrap.